Welcome back to the Miami, Ohio RedHawks Dynasty on NCAA Football 14, guys. All right, we are in our second and last bye week of the season. I know we just had our bye week 2 weeks ago, but this is how the schedule was set up. After this week, it's nothing but conference games. But in today's video, it's a deep dive into recruiting. I'm going to show you guys the board, where we stand with all of our players, set up some visits, and then go out and see if there's somebody else we need to be looking at. So we'll start off at the top of the board. We mentioned before that we want to make offensive line a priority. Darnell Robinson was our number one prospect. That's the guy that we kind of deemed we got to sign him. This has to be, he's going to be such an important part of what we're trying to build on our offensive line. Well, he feels some other way about it. He's got Kentucky, Penn State, Indiana, and Purdue above us by a lot. Again, he's a really good player, but I feel like he needs to come off the board now, especially after we've gone almost 1,200 points behind him, which is a good thing for us because that frees up more points. So that puts Phil Washington, the defensive end, the JUCO junior, at the number one position, and I'm going to offer him a scholarship. We've got a huge lead over Kentucky for him, and I think he is ready to come for a visit. He is. So he's going to Kentucky week 14. He's got to come before he goes to Kentucky. So let's bring him in for the rivalry game against Ohio. Next up is Derek Barrow, the JUCO junior from Ohio, 5'11", 204. They've got him listed as a running back when you take a look at his stats. You know, we could use another running back. He could be more of a power back for us with that 87 speed, but he also has really good zone coverage. Since we do have the points, let's go ahead and offer him a scholarship as well, and get him set up for a visit. We'll set him up against Ball State. Next player on the board, Marcus Hall, the middle linebacker from Ohio, 6'1", 231, three-star prospect. He's a gem. 81 speed, 86 acceleration, great tackling ability, great block shed. I believe he's ready for a visit as well. He is. And we'll bring him in against Ohio. That way we can get more points teaming him up with Washington. And while we're at it, we'll add him, offer him a scholarship. We're in a dogfight for Anthony Haas. Army moves up above us, but it's a three-team race. Army, Miami of Ohio, and Iowa. He's one of those corners that I feel like we have to pick up. 87 speed, 79 agility. He is ready for his visit. And we can bring him in for Ball State or Ohio. Let's do this. Tough. That's tough. He can come visit before the Army game. I think we have to bring him in before he goes to Army. That way we put on a show and he can go on his other visits and we'll still have a lead. We'll do that. Has anybody else offered him a scholarship? Army did and Iowa did, so we'll offer him our scholarship as well. So here's Adam Smith, a three-star athlete from Ohio. Our lead is growing for this kid, man. Ohio State, Pittsburgh, Michigan, Penn State, all in their rearview mirror. Again, he can play quarterback. I'm probably going to put him on defense, especially with that 84 press. No scholarship offer yet. He's ready for a visit. Let's bring him in versus Ohio. That's a rivalry game. Trying to get everybody to come in for that game. Marcus Cutler on the offensive line, the three-star tackle from Ohio, 6'4", 301. Our lead is growing for him over Cincinnati, which is a good thing. We need that offensive line help. I'm thinking he could be more of a guard than a tackle. He's ready for a visit. We get more points if he comes in for Ball State, so let's do that. And we'll offer him a scholarly. Another close battle here. This is Derek Thomas. He's kind of undersized to be playing tackle. 6'4", 264. The number 37 tackle in this class. He's got Akron and Marshall ahead of us. And he can play left tackle. 76 pass, 77 impact. Akron and Marshall have both offered him. We want to no, we want to bring him in earlier. So let's go Ohio. And we'll offer him a Scully too. Here's Joseph Hudson, outside linebacker from Ohio, 6'4", 245. I think this is the guy I said could play on the defensive line when we need a pass rush specialist, especially with that 80 speed and 95 acceleration. Right now, Duke has offered him a scholarship, and he's scheduled to go see them in week 14. So we'll bring him in versus Ohio, and we'll get 150 points on top of that. Yes, sir. And, sir, we'll offer you a Scully. Johnny Bradford from Ohio, another outside linebacker, 6'4", 232. 86 speed. This is a guy I said could probably be my user on defense. Kentucky is fighting. He's got a scholarship from Kentucky, West Virginia, and Purdue, but he's ready to come out and visit with us. Let's bring him in with the rest of the defensive players, man. Ohio. I'll wait to offer him. That's a good look, man. We're back up on top of Carlos Williams' list. Two-star prospect from Ohio, 6'4", 273. 75s across the board. Okay. Ready for a visit. If we go end of the season, we'll get more points versus Ball State. Cool. We got Jonathan Snyder down here from Cincy, 6', 210. He's got the speed, the 93 speed. We like that. He isn't quite ready for his visit yet, but that's okay. So we'll take Sanchez off the board since we've got two backs already. Do we like Reggie Nelson enough to keep him on the board? 86 speed, 63 catching. That's going to be tough. He's not ready for a visit. Let's look. We got 4 wide receivers on the board. Yeah, I think Bellamy's probably the better receiver. Okay. Mike Samuel might be the guy. 6'7". Oh, my gosh. I added a 6'7", 224-pound wide receiver to the board from Washington. 89 speed, 80 agility, 85 acceleration, 72 catching. Yeah, that's who we're going with. All these other guys can come off the board. You guys can go. We're going strictly after Mike Samuel. Here, you take all the points. Yeah. 6'7", and he's got speed. Give me that. All right. At D tackle, Jared Russell, not quite ready for his visit. Andrew Wallace, getting close. That's another corner. How many corners are we going after right now? 4 corners. Okay. I think we said Haas was definitely one guy we wanted to get. Andrew Wallace was somebody else. And then here's Patrick Davis and Morris. So I think Wallace might have to come off the board. Yeah. I think we'll take Wallace off the board. We'll give the points to, oh, geez. We're not going to get Patrick Davis. He's going to Bowling Green, which is okay. That's fine. Yeah. We can let Patrick Davis walk. But we'll go all in on Ryan Morris. I like his size better anyway. 6'1", 196. With 90 speed and 79 zone. He does have a deal breaker, though, which is program tradition. Sorry, we'll put more points into him. Okay. So this is how I kind of like weed through my recruiting board. Jared Stone at strong safety. This guy said we can move probably to linebacker with that 82 speed and 86 agility. Don Davis, another defensive lineman. Let's look at the defensive line. He's not better than Phil. We know that. Phil is going to be... He's faster than Phil, though. Okay. We might have to keep both of them on there. Keep Ron Davis there. And then Mike Samuel's the big wide receiver. So we'll do this. Boom. Yep. Okay. We were able to whittle down this list to 16 prospects. We had 35 to start. Now it's down to 16. Let's jump into the recruiting class and see if there's anybody else that might be out there. All right, so let's sort by interest. There's a couple guys up here that we have already scouted and have let go. Let's see if anybody else is up here. Here's a 2-star athlete. Jared Barber. C speed, A acceleration. I'm interested. Let's check him out. Let's add him to the board. 6 foot, 231 pound corner. Just off of the memes alone, I got to check him out. And he ran a 4.48 at 231 pounds. Golly. Now, if we wanted to go low lock cheese, if I was able to recruit like 4 stars, look at all these 4 stars still available. All these guys are studs. All of them. There's some 3 stars up here too. Marcus Hale at middle linebacker. We're good at tight end. We've got a lot of running backs. Nothing really jumping off the page. Here we go. Dennis Williams, 6'3", 198 from Cleveland, Mississippi. He ran a 4.40. Okay. We are looking for speed. All right, so let's take a look at Gerard Barber from Ohio, 6'1", 203. The athlete, 84 speed, 88 agility, 93 acceleration. Okay. He's got 75 press, 58 tackle, 73 zone. What is he? 58 tackle? He's got 84 return. Is he a safety? A bad strong safety? A running back maybe with an 86 spin move? 54 carrying though. This is the kid I'm really interested in. Elton Coley. 6 foot 231. He's got 87 speed with 90 acceleration, 72 man, 69 zone. I feel like with him, we could probably move him to like a hybrid safety. And he might be able to, I don't know, he can't get off a block, so he's got 30 block shedding. We'll have to think about that one still. Here's Joey Gilbert, outside linebacker from Alabama, 6'4", 225. Not bad. 83 speed. Block shed is solid. Okay. And then Dennis Williams. I'm excited for this kid. 6'3", 198, 3-star. He ran a 4.40. 91 speed, 70 catching. Catching traffic is trash, so it's route running and release. So he could be a red shirt. So I think we're good off of Barber, maybe. Yeah, we're good off of Barber because he's one of those guys who doesn't have like a true position. I'm interested in Coley. That's 6 foot 231. He could, like, even though he's listed as a corner, his size, he could play linebacker or like a makeshift safety. I like Joey Gilbert. I like his 83 speed. His agility is trash though. He's a solid tackler. What's the size? 6'4", 225. Okay. And then I like Dennis Williams too. He could be a project for us, but that 91 speed is very intriguing. Okay. I like the guys we've kind of started adding to the board. I don't feel like the guys that we just added are like an immediate impact. I think Mike Samuel could be something special, especially being 6'7". We're losing Sorensen next season. We still have 3 freshmen, 2 sophomores, and 2 juniors coming back. I just like adding wide receivers for some reason, man. I don't know why. I don't know why. But I feel like if we can at least get 1 or 2 of these wide receivers, well, if we get both of these wide receivers, I think we're going to be doing all right for ourselves. Running back wise, I really want Snyder just off of his speed. We got to find a way to get both of these tackles. We need to get Carlos Williams. So here's Jared Russell. I'm not sure if he is a must get because there's nothing that's really jumping off the page. The outside linebackers, we definitely got to get help there. Yeah, I like all 3 of these guys. Definitely like Marcus Hall. I think we got to get all 3 of these guys too. at corner. We've got a pretty good lead for Morris. It's just Haas that we have to keep an eye out for. No free safeties. Jared Stone would be a middle linebacker or some kind of hybrid safety for us. And then the athletes, I think we got to go Barrow. I think we definitely have to get Barrow. And Adam Smith was a safety. Yeah, maybe a free safety. Yep, and then we've got everybody kind of ready for their visits, right? Visit schedule. We got 10 visits scheduled this week. A lot of players coming in when we take on Ohio in a couple weeks, and then a lot of guys going to the Ball State game at the end of the season. So this class is shaping up, man. So that was just a deep dive into the recruiting, man. I just want to get everybody scheduled for their visits, see if there was anybody else out there worth, putting some points into. And again, I think we found some solid players. Again, we're not going after those 4- and 5-star prospects. We are going to build this team up, man. This the whole point of a dynasty is to kind of just get better each year by year, find a way to get better. And I think you can do that with 3-star prospects. You just got to get them into the system and hopefully they can learn the system pretty quick. We've got our recruits scheduled for visits. Again, a lot of them coming in when we take on Ohio for the Battle of the Bricks. And then the end of the season when we take on Ball State. So we've just got to keep winning, man. We're 3-0. Getting ready for MAC play now. Now it's going to be fun. Strap in, fellas. We're going to have a good time.